Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Surviving Mars. Well, we're still having a problem here with our food production, so I sent another rocket here with 50 food on board and some electronics, but of course that is not a solution. Lucky for us, we have now enough polymers again, besides the machine parts, so that is not a problem for now. And what I want to do is now, I want to have a full dome just for the food production, where we are going to focus on that. So, some of you gave me a tip in the comments, so Jacob, I'm going to do it like you, so I'm going to have a dome now here with just a farm, these farms that you can have there, these circular farms. Let's have a look at that. It's going to be this farm here. So this one's supposed to produce quite a lot of food, and I'm doing it in a special dome where I'm going to house the botanists here. So I'm going to house them in this dome and I'm going to produce food there as well. So I'm going to move the botanists away from the other domes then. Of course they can still go around here, you know, mind their business, stuff like that. But for this case, we're going to have a dome just for the botanists then, focusing on that. So what I want to do first, let's have a look. The passage here, I just want to see if that's possible, because there is another problem here. I mean, there's no dome, okay, that's perfectly fine, but nothing else is blocking here, so we can have this passage here then, to the other dome then. Very nice, so let's have this, I think it's going to be a barrel dome once more. We do have the resources for that. I'm not quite sure about the other domes. This one seems a bit small, and doesn't seem to have a good layout for those farms. So I like the barrel dome, since we can have lots of farms there as well. Let's have one here then. Just like that. Let's see how we can place it. Yeah, like that, I'd say. So we could have it like that. Let's place the dome. And let's also land the rocket here, because my food is getting dangerously low now. I'm going to keep the fungal farms for now, but we're going to move the botanists over there then once this is finished. So my drones are already picking up goods and delivering it. So the concrete, the metal, and some polymers there. That's that. And we're going to have it. I mean, you can have a... Where is it? Use passage, accept colonists. I think the immigration policy, there it is. Right, accept colonists. And you can kind of filter that to having only botanists, for example, working there or living there. So this is something that I would like to do. And yeah, also some, we had a small meteor shower here, so we have some additional metals over here. And also some research anomalies here. That's very nice. So when I look at my research, this one should be quickened here now with those additional research points. And after that we go for the gene adaptation, so unlock new crops and farms. Because I'm going to build a lot of farms. And those farms hopefully have better crops then. And if I look at biotech, well, farm decreases the number of workers that are required for a farm, and farms increase the comfort of the residences in a dome. So that also sounds very nice. And those are the things that I want to do right now. So let me just have a look. Yeah, we lack some electronics here, and we also lack some workforces for some of those labs. Totally understandable. And those ranches here, they're not good, actually. They're not doing much here. Not producing much food. So I have another 56 food there. So I've bought, like, I don't know, 2-3 souls. That should be enough to build this dome here. And just to make sure, let's have a supply pot with food, so we can afford that. Another 25 food coming in then, so that should buy us another 1 or 2 days. Just to make sure, because I really don't want to lose my colony here at the moment. When we look at terraforming, this is still happening, of course, in the background. So we have an increase in temperature. We are 25% almost now. I don't know when the lake starts to melt, the ice here. But once that happens, we also get some more water there. And the research project should also be finished soon. So this one here, Carbonate Processor. And then we can use all this waste rock that we have for the atmosphere. So then we can also increase the atmosphere. While also increasing the temperature, of course. Those two things are vital right now, you know. So once we have atmosphere and temperature high enough, we can also get the water and the vegetation into the atmosphere there. So at the moment it's a bit slow, but I think it catches up then dramatically after a while. Alright, we're still waiting for some concrete here now for that dome. Let's speed it up a bit. And we do have a rocket here now. And, oh, it's still being unloaded, of course. Lots of things happening here. I like that. Lots of food being transported now into my colony. We need that food. Right, and I already know a lot of things that I would improve in my next playthrough, so probably going to have another playthrough of this game here. Since it seems to be quite nice. I don't see that much variety though, but perhaps I'm wrong about that. End of an age.
Our last living founder.
Another one of my founders died. Cause of old age. Okay. And let's have a look if there is some special project. So we could have this one here. 100 fuel, 50 machine parts. It's actually quite nice. And it would give us 5% water. We would have this one here. This one. Is there something where we get some money out of it? Resources, research progress. So nothing really dramatic here. But this one actually looks nice. So let's send an expedition there. Avril 1. So this one here just needs some fuel and some machine parts. We have plenty of that. And we get 5% water out of that.
Anomaly analyzed.
Very nice. Another anomaly that we've also analyzed. So let's get my explorer there. Send to this anomaly there. And we've also finished this dome here now. Very nice. Let's get to it. So let's first of all we need a power cable. And then of course we also need pipes for the water and the oxygen. There it is. So let's have it from this dome there. Since the domes are connected, that should suffice. And we also need a passage. This one here. And that works. And there we also have then a passage. Very nice. Let's continue in this dome now. So we definitely want living complexes. So let's have 2 of them. 2 living complexes here. And then we want to have the farm. That's the farm. We can have 2 farms here as far as I can see. Very nice. So I really want to make sure this time. So let's have 4 farms for now. Actually, this is not going to work. Let's have those 3 farms for now.
Has died.
Perhaps we can have something here. Nope. Okay, at least we have the farms there. As we can see now, we need to choose the crops here for that. So you said, Jacob, I've written it down. I should get wheat, soybeans, and wheat. So let's see. We do have wheat already there, and then we have soybeans, and then we have wheat again.
Milestone achieved.
Terraforming process. With the warming of the atmosphere on Mars, water is now sustainable in its liquid form on the surface. Very well. And now we finally produce some water, I think, out of that lake here. Right? Yes. Now it's producing water for the atmosphere. Very nice. That is a milestone, of course. Liquid water, and gives us 1,250 research points. So we are pretty close now to finishing this one there. Very nice. And another supply pot coming in. Right, so we have now those farms. They need botanists. Very nice. Okay, so we have wheat, soybeans, and wheat, soybeans, and wheat. We're just trying it like that now. To keep the soil quality up there, of course. That requires a lot of water though, and we don't have any botanists here right now, so let's get rid of those fungal farms. Okay, and those botanists hopefully switch over to that. Farm there. We do have some living complexes here now as well, and those farms. And I don't use any botanists there anymore in those fungal farms. They're gone already. So they don't switch over to that. That is something I really don't understand. I mean, by default, it should happen like that, shouldn't it? Where are all those botanists working now? That is the big question. Some of them are working in the electronics farm. Okay, let's have a look at that. Filter by traits. Filter colonists in dome by desired or undesired traits. Okay, so my desired trait for this one here is that they should be botanists. And let's apply that. Okay, so hopefully botanists are moving there. There's now one colonist here, as far as I can see. Oh yeah, there are colonists moving in here now, and it's botanists, very nice. And those botanists are now going for the farms, very nice. This is at least working. So they do that. And since we have the farms here, we're going to research the fact as well that we are going to research the project where we can have increased comfort for this dome here. You know, where where farms are. So very nice, the botanists are moving there now. It's not enough though. I want to have more botanists here. They're moving in here now, as we can see. And then also working at the farms. Very nice. At least that is something that is working.
Anomaly found.
I do like it when things work finally. To some extent, of course. And here, because we have the electronics factory, we do have engineers here. I think I did it a bit chaotic here, the whole thing, you know. So I just mixed things up. So we have people living here primarily in that complex here. There's even an apartment which has low comfort. So that is not something that we should actually have. So hopefully we get more botanists living here then. Yeah, already full. So we got quite a few of them working here now on those farms. Very nice. What else could we do now in this dome? Since we have quite some botanists working here, we could focus here botanists and scientists, perhaps, and then move the scientists over there. So the research lab here, almost no one is working at that. They could then just work over there. And here there are engineers, so we should focus this one here on engineers, probably. Something like that. Specializing. I mean, specializing in those domes is kind of late. There wouldn't be much use here. But it could be something for the future domes that I built. So the farms now, as we can see, it's working. Very nice. So hopefully we get enough food out of that. It consumes some water though. We don't have that much water anymore, so we should definitely do something about that as well. We still have some water in the tanks. And yeah, those moisture vaporators, I think no one of them wants an upgrade anymore. Right, what we can do is we could get rid of one of those ranches here. So let's get rid of this one here. That saves us some water, so we are in positive again. And right, I really don't know what I should use this dome here for. Perhaps I'm just going to get rid of it altogether. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that wrench and then I have a small electronics factory that I'm not using. Or there's barely anyone working here. So let's salvage this one too. We have one electronics here. Right. And the electronics need the rare metals that we are not producing that much anymore. So we do have a rare metal extractor here. And we should definitely get a second one over here. Oh, there is some one. Very nice. So we could have it like that. So I would need a bigger dome, since we also have deep metals here. I could have a big dome here, a barrel dome, you know, working on those three things. Oh no, concrete doesn't need any people working. So only the underground and that. Or, let's see. Over here we would have water close by, lots of water and metal. Here we would have rare metals and water. So I think we can, you know, transport goods from there to there with the rocket. Have like a trade route, something like that. I think that is possible. We'll find that out soon. But I've got lots of water here. And my explorer should go and scan those anomalies over there. Because we need those research points. Right, and we can also salvage those 2 supply pots that we don't need anymore. Okay, so I'm using only those 3 farms. I don't think that's enough though. You know, so we're going to have another farm, I think. Here. Producing that. Let's have another farm there as well. I really want to make sure that we have enough food now. We could also use the hydroponic in the middle here. So I don't know if they're producing enough though. Yeah, let's just get this one here. One, at least. And to keep my people sane, I also should have something at least to offer them. That keeps them sane, something fun. A dome service. So here we would have... Yeah, well, a diner I think is nice. For food. Even though, of course, everything's connected here. Right, and here we have the grass, which is producing almost nothing. We could use this one here for the seeds, though. Let's turn this one off for now, because I think we can research something good. But this one doesn't seem to be quite useful, actually.
Sector scanned.
Another sector cleared there. Yeah, we're definitely down on water now quite a bit. Wheat, soybeans and wheat. And wheat, soybeans and wheat. Kind of might have exaggerated here now with 5 farms, but it should work. What we need though is water, and we need that urgently. Let's have a look. We don't have anything for the moisture evaporator anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another resupply here, cargo rocket of the prefabs. I could get one more. Let's do that. And then I can export some rare metals though. Though I need to think about a way of how I can get some tourists here, I think. Okay, we got another suicide here. Because he lost sanity or something, even though I think the comfort here... They missed some buildings here, like relaxation service buildings for relaxation in this dome. So let's get that up. I think this is the parks. Yeah. A pond. Something like that. And a small garden here. Let's have 2 small gardens there for relaxation. That's the biggest demand here. And shopping. Though we have shopping here. Food. And those low G labs don't work anymore since we don't have any people working here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Let's also get the next explorer to that one. Researching that. How much longer does it take? It's almost finished now. It's actually finished. It's 100%. This one consumes a bit of water here now, this dome, that we don't need anymore. So let's salvage this one.
Research complete.
Very nice, and there's the research. Can we salvage a dome? We can turn it off for now, so it consumes a bit less. But it doesn't seem like we can actually salvage it. I need to turn those things up off for now, because I'm consuming way too much water at the moment. And right, also for the atmosphere parameter represents the density and the composition of the Martian atmosphere. Above certain densities, atmosphere is gradually lost over time due to a lack of natural magnetic field on Mars. It is increased by terraforming. Okay, nothing new there. But we do have the Carbonate Processor now, so we can use that to burn the waste rocks for the atmosphere. Unlocks new crops at farms. Let me just see if there is another better one. Was there something for that we don't need prefabs for the moisture vaporator anymore? That might be something, if I find it. Biotech? It's not here. Nope. It's also not here. That's a bit strange. Battery optimization, deep scanning, solar panels. This one actually looks pretty good already. Those things here. What's that? The Stirling generator? Something similar to that. Nope, but it doesn't look like it. That's a large water tank here. And that would offer us a new dome building, okay. But nothing really new here. Sanatorium. Would be nice actually, the sanatorium, I think. Yeah, let's get some more money here. So this one earns us 500 million that we need. And this one... that's it about. Yeah, that's about it, I think, for now. This one here, it could also be a nice one. Farms increase the comfort of the dome, of all the residences in the dome. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Those two for now. No use in doing anything else.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Okay, we have two new researches available. The Bio-Robotics Workshop. Consumes machine parts. That allows colonists to experiment with biorobots. And the Medical Center upgrade increases the birth rate in the dome. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the new building that we've researched though, the Carbonate Processor, there it is. It costs quite a lot of, yeah. Actually, it doesn't cost that much, we do have it. And, oh, it adds quite a lot of atmosphere per soul for the waste rockets. And it's looking huge. So we could have it down here, probably. Let's have a look where,
food shortage.
if there is not a better one. We have starving colonists 10, even though we do have enough food for now. We actually have still food, so I don't know why we have a food shortage. Anyway, let's have a look where we can do something here. I mean, I definitely want to have another dome at some point, but I don't know where. Down here looks nice. No, it doesn't look nice. This one is still my favorite because it has the rare metals here and the deep metals here. So we could, if we build a dome, yeah, it goes to both of them. Yeah, so let's have the atmosphere generator, Carbonate Processor, somewhere here, right? there's a lot of waste rocks here. Let's build it here. And it also needs a power cable connection. Okay. Okay, nothing is missing here yet. Gambling, but no. I'm definitely not building a casino. And we're definitely down on food now, so let's get... I do have some money still, so let's try to get a supply pot there. With some food at least. Hopefully we can buy a bit of time there again. Those soybeans still need a lot of time though. Probably shouldn't have deleted those fungal farms that quickly. I mean, we get a lot of food there once the soybeans are complete. And there is coming in some food here. Right, I hope this is still working. So we have the supply pod coming in then soon. And starving colonists, it's going down a bit again, 7. So it's not that dramatic yet. And I'm also eager to see what this one here can do. It's going to take a while though to build. Okay, no one's starving anymore, so only 2 were left. For now.
Resources are low.
Yeah, water is positive again at least.
Sector scanned.
And we do have another moisture vaporator now available, so let's build that real quick. This one. Right, let's build it somewhere here, close to my domes. Alright, that's it for now. We're still trying to get that food problem under control, and soon we are also going to burn those waste rocks that we have. Way too much of that anyway. And this one here is ready for takeoff, so it gives us back some money there that we desperately need as well. Off you go there. And with that, we're going to leave it at that for now. Stay tuned.